heroes who look like you and me, all for one to save humanity, fighting off the evil virus entities. It's now or never. Before long, the darkness will arrive, transforming all humans in virus-like demons, aliens, enemies of the whole free world, destroyers of the planet Earth. We own virus attack. 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 Ready to go.
Anyone mind telling me what that thing is supposed to be?
A double virus! Gamsat and Esoterius melted together! Whoa.
Get ready for a rough landing.
What's he doing, Rax?
Your little train ride is over, and there will be no refunds.
If you have any ideas, now would be the time.
He's trying to destroy the bridge!
He can try all he wants. We're not going to let him.
This train is going to arrive on time if I have anything to say about it. Rax! It's gonna get smoky up there.
Sobron, we need more!
I can't see!
Well, it's now or never. String art! All right, we're ready to do damage, but where do we hit this guy?
Give me a second to find that out! Visioner! Got it! His life source is in his tail! That's where you take him down!
Sounds good to me!
We make a great team!
It should be a smooth ride from here on in, you two.
One last chance.
Wait a minute. I take that back. Oh, terrific! The brakes are jammed.
The bridge is out! What should we do?
And we're not stopping. Something must have gone wrong.
We've been marching for hours, and still no Cryptus.
How do we know that the oasis of Vaalbara is even here?
Keep it down, you idiot. Don't let Hastur hear that. He might send us all to the pit of eternal exile.
We could always just ask him nicely. Maybe he deciphered the map incorrectly.
All he's interested in is giving orders. He thinks he's infallible.
Idiots. I'm surrounded by idiots. Rest assured, they'll get theirs. Who's holding up the rear? Let's move it! The Cryptus is here.
How can we stop this thing now? We're about to be derailed!
It only gets worse from there. We're slowing down.
But how?
It's Zobron. Excellent work, pal.
Yeah, this supersized stuff really comes in handy, huh?
Oh! What a great finish. I can't wait to tell everyone back home.
Speaking of the rest of the team, they're probably waiting for us to get back.
All aboard the Zobron Express. Don't get too used to this, okay?
Mission completed.
That was some really nice work out there.
Yeah, well, it sure wasn't easy, but we did it.
Yeah, and just when it seemed impossible. Great job.
Yeah, but the viruses were using camouflage and they got the jump on us.
Gee, Alice, it's not like you're expected to think of everything, 'cause you're only human.
You mean partially human, don't you?
Anyway, the important thing is the Cryptus is safe. That's one the viruses won't get.
For now.
You almost say that like you want them to have it.
It can only mean there's another virus attack, Edward.
But that's impossible, Neela. How could it be? Have they really gone to India?
That's what the radar tells us, and that's thousands of kilometers from here.
Something must be wrong with our equipment. Come on now. We just got through defeating them.
We've been trying to warn you. Those viruses were just out to waste your time.
While some other viruses went to the third oasis, undisturbed.
Yes, of course. We should have been listening to you two all along, but our minds were clouded in suspicion and prejudice, and as a result, now we're learning a tough lesson.
You're so right. And yes, our eyes are open, but at what cost?
Unfortunately, the viruses will now have another Cryptus, and it's all our fault.
Don't go giving up yet. We've got a secret weapon.
Yeah, and what is it?
You're standing on it right now.
I think I follow him. The new Sophia. A lot of horsepower. What do you think, Dad? You think we'll get there in time?
Well now, she just might. She just might. We'll have to get her airborne.
I'm not so sure about that. It's too risky.
Why? What's the problem?
The Weather Center's tracking an approaching storm.
That's no problem at all. We've got an alternative.
And what would that be?
If we can't fly to India, then we'll just have to switch into submarine mode and travel underwater. Hate to tell you, but it's as simple as that.
Yeah, but I hate to tell you that submarines move a lot slower than airplanes, David.
Maybe so, but not the Sophia. It's customized.
Meaning super fast.
Well, that settles it. I'm taking her under. We just have to hope we're not too late.
Yes, the totems must form a path. It's the last symbol on the map.
We'll take that.
Hold your ground and wait for my order.
He must have heard us talking behind his back.
You boys are so silent. You seem to have a lot to say to each other back in the jungle, didn't you? Listen, you imbeciles! If I needed you for your opinions, you'd all be sitting behind a desk. Now give me that Cryptus. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
And watch your mouths. Insubordinates always meet an ugly demise.
Now this is what I call fast.
Let's just say the scientists back at the lab installed a few extras in case there was ever an underwater Grand Prix, David. Enjoy the view. While it whizzes by, that is.
We'll be able to reach India in no time.
Even at this speed, my calculations indicate that by the time we arrive, the viruses will have already removed the third cryptus.
Well, if they do have it, we'll steal it back. The result would be an ecological disaster.
Can we use emergency power? 2 engines running simultaneously would do the trick, don't you think?
All right, I'll get in touch with Albert and see if that would be possible. I just hope the ship doesn't start breaking up. Professor Amaldi to Neos 1. Professor Amaldi to Neos 1. Do you read me? Over.
Loud and clear, Edward. What can I help you with today?
Albert, we need to increase the power of the new Sophia if we want to reach our target in time.
What is your speed now?
We're now at 1,500 knots.
You're pushing the limit, Edward.
But the emergency engines...
The new Sophia is a work in progress, and we're not sure it would hold up under those conditions.
So what are the risks involved, Albert?
The total fusion of the motors, not to mention the complete exhaustion of your fuel supply.
I understand, Albert. It would be much too dangerous. Thanks for your help. Over and out.
We haven't come this far to let the viruses win, Professor.
But you heard him. Any tampering with the engines would be too dangerous.
Not as dangerous as losing the whole planet. So what do you say?